Hi, Brad Ward, Ward's Auctions. It is April 2023, and we are on viewing day, so we're a bit tardy making our video. But we have a great-looking sale, and again, eclectic. We say that every single time. But we're going to start here. Lot number 55 is literally a Bible from 1481, Biblia Latina by Johann Amerbach. Lot number 55. There's lots of images and a few words to describe it on the website, on the image gallery at wardsauctions.com. This sale is bidding now as we tape this and closes on April 30th online starting at 10 a.m. in catalog order, as always. And we've got mid-century, we've got toys, we've got art glass, we've got this little nifty gadget here. Not only is it a cool looking office display, it's a functioning demagnetizer for watches. So if you're in watch repair, that's a must-have little item. Down inside here you can see miniature cabinet pieces and jade. There's some soapstones up on top. There's more Croft. There's this piece and more besides. If I'm not mistaken, there's quite a bit of Carlton ware in this sale. This is a Burke's Regency plate set. Nice and clean and ready to go home and enjoy. And not monogrammed. German pottery, Persian carpets, or Iranian carpets I should say, I guess. Runners and carpets, and huge ones. And not only is this one underfoot right here large in size, but it's very thick. This is an extra quality sample of a Iranian wool carpet. Victorian glass. This is and there. This art glass. There's several pieces of it. Very cool. Some signed from one estate. Some is signed. Some of it's not. Carnival glass, silver overlay, more Carnival, clay teapots, nice figures there, bisque figures. This thing here, I'm not sure if we're going to be just wandering around the room. This is actually a restoration hardware piece. See if I can find the lot number, 261. And it's a TV stand for up to a 60-inch TV. So you'd put that on there and have that very cool industrial-looking roll-around TV stand for your flat screen TV. There's also this platform style too that they also sold. I'm led to believe that this was a $7,000 item at Harbor Freight, is the sort of the numbers I was given. And I wouldn't be surprised. Not only is it quality, but Harbor Freight doesn't give anything, or not Harbor Freight, sorry, Restoration Harbor Hardware doesn't give anything away. Harbor Freight does. That's an American thing. More collectibles in there: biscuit barrel, carriage clock, more art glass, some nice vintage woodworking tools, mid-century serving set, and there's lots of mid-century in the sale. We'll get to some more of it as we go along. There's some exercise stuff. That treadmill and that elliptical, I don't think have any miles on them at all, which is not uncommon for exercise equipment. But this table and chair set is not in. There will be 2 more chairs coming for this one, so we just didn't put it in yet. So watch for that in an upcoming sale. This is a Royal Albert set, Trillium, and it's quite a large set, as you can see. This, I believe, is all one lot. If I'm lying, well, we'll figure it out later. No, I think it's all one big lot. Some framed prints and paintings coming along. Patio set. I mean, we're right at springtime right now, so it's perfect time for a piece like that. Nice big comfortable chair. This is actually out of my office, so I know it's comfortable. Big bedroom suite. It does have a brand name on it, so you can watch the website. This is a working little fridge. It's kind of fun. I'm assuming, and I could be wrong, that it was in a hotel room. Maybe that was the theme of the hotel room. This quad, there'll be a separate little video that the guys shot when they were bringing it into the room the other day, or today, whenever it was. So this is, and there's also a trailer, holiday trailer. Obviously, I can't show you right now. We'll throw in some stills over top of this, and it is I think it's a 2006 Jayco fifth wheel, and it's actually, if you see this in time, there is still time to view it. So you can call Brad Neal on his cell phone. The phone number's on the item listing, and it's out by Sherwood Park. So you could go and look at it today or tomorrow, being Saturday, the day before the viewing. Piles of tools in the sale. That was the toolbox cabinet that's behind us over there. You gotta see this bed. You gotta see the bed. This is in multiple pieces. I'm pretty sure it's English. So to move it into your house, this top part does come off, then this, then the two side pieces, and then the bed platform. But talk about funkadelic. There's the shelving unit, or shelves that go in there. We don't have the shelves, and I don't think the consigners ever did have them. So beveled panels, but what a cool piece. Modern stuff here. There's a million Royal Dalton figurines over in the corner. I realize I'm just walking along. We don't have I need to have little arrows on the floor to tell me which way to go. And there's some older ones in here, so you're going to want to pay attention to the Royal Daltons in the listing if you're a collector, so that you're possibly filling up some of those holes in your collection with some of the older pieces. Lots of tools, piles of stuff in packages. This is new in package, screwdriver set, and a drill holster. And in amongst that lot is a bunch of cordless tools there, all well described. More packaged sets here, packaged. You can see there's some more industrial stuff there. The Bosch hammer drill, angle drill, Porter cable router, big steel concrete saw. Those are all heavy-duty industrial pieces, little compressors, a couple of them. It's pressure washer, it works. And we do test things. We don't just throw this in and let you assume if it works or not. That doesn't mean that we wash the building with it. But all these gas items were fired up so that you can at least say in your mind, we could say to you in good faith that they fired up, they ran. There's this bronze. I didn't want to pass over that one there. Very, very impressive. And on the marble base, and not a Western theme. So most of the bronzes, of course, that we see in this part of the planet, we get the Western themes. So for those that are looking for something non-Western, this is a Gibbard brand name. So again, the quality, you don't get better than that. And then there's a piece of mid-century furnishing there, of which there is more, plus mid-century smalls, Victorian draft screen or fireplace screen, more Royal Albert, mid-century in the bed, and then you've got, I see 4 Hudson's Bay blankets, different sizes, more West German pottery, more mid-century modern, again mid-century modern over here, everything from coffee table to the parlor set to the serving pieces, and those are all, every piece in that lot of serving pieces on that coffee table could be an item by itself in a sale, and you get that all as one lot. So pretty impressive lot there. The old toy, this is one of those that you would bounce on and wiggle across the room. Let's see, how does that going to work? Spring. There you go. Pretty cool. I mean, more than pretty cool. This wardrobe, single door. Most of the buyers would be familiar with the fact that these come in pieces. So you got the base, the middle section, and the top. So when you're looking at it thinking it's a daunting piece to get into your home, it is not as bad as it looks. So, and then the Oriental lacquered piece. This is one of the favorite pieces in the sale. Stacking, 2-piece stacking. And instead of it being the flip up, you've got the 2 sections of sliding doors, the top one being, of course, leaded. Beautiful piece of oak furniture. More West German pottery. Another little mission-style piece here. We've been down there. There's a whole plethora. We don't usually swing you around to the miscellaneous. These are all in German language, and they're all the classics. I can't speak French. I barely speak English, but you got the classics in here, and they're redone in the French language. And you can see, for the most part, the spines haven't even been broken on any of these. So as much as arguably a person could sell these one book at a time, there's no time for that. So it's a shelf. That's a lot. A shelf is a lot. A shelf is a lot. You get the picture. And those are all in French language. So I just wanted you to see those toys, vintage toys though. Marbles, Fisher-Price, Meccano. These are all good pieces too. Pretty goodly little supply of die cast, new in box stuff. Several lots of that. Some of it a little bit older, some of it newer. A little bit of train stuff. Not lots of train stuff, but a little bit. So more carpets. And these are larger. The reason these are on the floor is that they are larger. We love that rack out there, but anything that's longer than 10 feet dangles on the floor too much. and then it becomes an issue with falling off and getting tripped on, and as you're rolling it back and forth, they're dragging. So it just doesn't work. Some metals in here, some family metals. Coins, some silver, costume jewelry, turquoise, and then there's a plethora of pieces of jewelry up here in gold and diamonds and antique watches, and several pieces that have appraisals. Everything from $850 ring there, a $2,100 ring there, and these are all appraisals that you can take to the bank, as it were. You can rely on them. There's a $1,500 gold and diamonds, $1,200. There's some wedding sets in there. Let me get out of the camera's way. $3,700 little diamond cluster. The horseshoe one is $4,600. Where's the horseshoe one? Right there. That's got a $4,600 appraisal. There's a $3,600 chain. I'll bet it's that one right there. Of course, the price of gold is pretty significant. There's a $7,800 wedding set, $168. We could have probably organized ourselves, but yeah, $168. So that's a $7,800 one. There's a $5,300, looks like amethyst, larger amethyst one there. That's $5,300. Another wedding set in white gold for $6,200. So you get the point. Hopefully, those that are local come down and look at them in person. I saw some vintage seed pearl and whatnot rings there. There's a whole bunch of shells. I was going to say back there. They must have got moved. So shells here and coral and whatnot, which is really quite nice. And they're. I mean, obviously, sometimes it's just a lot and it's all damaged and whatnot. This is a really attractive looking, if you can use that terminology, RCMP buffalo coat. I don't know if we'll be able to zoom in on that, or if we can just use a still. We'll just kind of wing it and do either way. But they are the RCMP buttons, and it is a buffalo coat. It's about my size. In fact, we did a quick thumbnail of it on the front of our website with me wearing it, and it seemed to sort of fit the right size. So it's this big. Some masks. What else have we got here? More Carlton ware. This is a fantastic piece of Carlton ware, matching bowl there, or plate. And then there's some more pottery. Lots of cups and saucers. There's some depression. Amethyst insulators. Some cool Manly items and the pulley systems here. I don't actually know 100% sure what they are. Here's more mid-century canister set, like a very, very complete canister set in mid-century. So if you're doing a mid-century room, there's some Britons, soldiers, mounted soldiers. There's a couple different lots of, well, they're in one lot, but a couple of different packages. More seashells. There's vintage cameras, brown transferware. There's just lots and lots and lots. There's some chintz. And more. This will be the Rouge Royale in the Carlton ware here. We haven't seen that much. It must have come out of one house. I don't remember all the details, but to get a whole bunch out of one time, and then a whole bunch of chintz down there. Some more Royal Albert. There's lots of hidden gems out there. So wardsauctions.com. I think I just slurred that. The phone number here is 780-451-4549. We're in Edmonton, Alberta, 11802 145 Street, Northwest Edmonton. It'll all be at the bottom of the video in your verbiage there anyway. My cell phone, it's Brad, 780-940-8378. And of course, we're bidding now, and it closes on April 30th, 2023. This sale, we already have half a sale after this in the building already, so we're taking consignments all the time, looking for quality consignments. So come and give us a call about that. Today is the preview, so if you're relying on this video to get you here to preview, we sort of dropped the ball on that one. But if you're already on the website, you already know that. Anyhow, watch the website and phone if you have questions, and thanks for watching, and good luck on the bids.